Hey everyone, this is the Blackjack Hacker here and welcome to a brand new video. So today I'm going to show you how to understand deck penetration in card counting, because deck penetration is a really important factor when it comes to counting cards. So what exactly is deck penetration? So deck penetration is a term that refers to how many cards have been dealt before the deck is actually reshuffled. It is expressed as a percentage rate, and the higher the percentage, the better it is for card counters. So you know guys, when there's a shoe in the blackjack table, you know that there's something called a cutting card. It's a card that is usually somewhere in the shoe. It's a colorful card. It could be like yellow, red, black, blue sometimes. And pretty much what it means when a dealer deals that card, it means that he needs to reshuffle the whole cards and bring back a brand new shoe. So when the dealer reshuffles the cards, you can't continue counting cards. You got to restart over. And this is why deck penetration is so important, because if the cutting card is more towards the end of the shoe, you can see and count more cards. So that's why it becomes better for card counters if you have a higher percentage rate of deck penetration. So what would be a good deck penetration for card counting? With my personal experience, a good deck penetration rate for card counters is 70% and above, okay? Because with higher percentage, like I said before, your card counting is going to be a lot more accurate, and you're gonna make a lot more money in the long term if you have better deck penetration. And as you can see on the right corner, there's an example of that. Like the cutting card, you can see it's really near the end of the shoe, so it allows you to get a lot, a really good deck penetration, so you can see a lot of cards. And this is why it's so good to have a high deck penetration, because let's say the aces and tens are rich but only near the end of the shoe. Well, if the cutting card, for example, is at 50% of the deck, well, you won't be able to see half of the deck, and maybe in the second half of the deck, all the aces and tens are there, but you won't be able to bet more and increase your bets because you're not going to have a good true count, and the dealer is going to reshuffle the cards before you get a good true count. So the higher percentage, the more cards you can see in the long term, you will actually make way more money and more EV. The higher the percentage of the deck penetration. Now, deck penetration in online casinos. Now, in live blackjack games, in every online casino, the deck penetration is usually around 50%, which is not really good for card counting. Although it's still good for card counting, but you will make a lot less money than when you play in real life casinos that usually have on average a 75% deck penetration. And like I said, like the reason why you will make a lot less money, especially in online casinos, is because you will only see half of the deck, and you will only be able to card count half of the deck, because you're only going to see half of the cards before they reshuffle the whole shoe. And like I said, let's say all the aces and tens are more near the end. Well, you're going to miss on that, and you're not going to get a true count, a good true count half of the time in online casinos. So in conclusion, I do actually recommend card counting in real life casinos because of better deck penetration and also better house rules. Because remember that in online casinos, guys, there are decent rules, but you can double down after splits, and that can actually decrease a bit your edge also if you're card counting. And also, like I said, there's really bad deck penetration. So yeah, this was a short and sweet video, but in my opinion, it's a really important video for you card counters out there, and to teach you guys, you know, how to really card count perfectly. Because like I said, when it comes to card counting, it's literally one of the most important factors to take into consideration, because that will really really show how much money you can make in the long run. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to stay subscribed and like the video, because more blackjack content is coming out, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And as always, thank you for the support, and see you in the next one, guys. Bye bye.